Alright everyone, Cowboy Trades here and welcome back to the channel for a quick warning for altcoin holders. It is not looking too hot in the altcoin ecosystem right now. If we're coming over to the Bitcoin dominance, this week alone you can see we've got a insane bullish engulfing candle up 7.5%. Now, we drew this price target for the Bitcoin dominance round about January. We were previously talking about how we believe the BTC dominance is going to come all the way up to about 60%. And in my opinion, the BTC dominance still has some ways to go up for the rest of the bear market coming up to this 618 Fibonacci. Now, all of the markets in general, and of course the topic of this video, the altcoin market, is at a very critical moment. The S&P 500, which I'll only mention for 10 seconds, is running into a crucial area of resistance that we've broken to the downside of. We've backtested this week and we've broken back down to the downside from this. We've got a doge candle showing indecision. In general, the stock market is looking pretty ugly. The Bitcoin dominance is shooting up. A lot of altcoins this week are breaking down into new bear market lows against their Bitcoin pair. I just made a video on Cardano. A lot of other altcoins are in the same bucket. You can see Cardano against Bitcoin is down 16.5% this week, breaking down into new bear market lows. KDA against Bitcoin is down it's down 13% this week against Bitcoin, breaking down into new bear market lows. Ethereum hasn't broken down into new bear market lows, but it's dropped 9% against its Bitcoin pair. And if we're looking at its range lows, it has broken down to the bottom of this trading range, and it's looking like it's got a bar pattern on the weekly. And if we zoom out, it looks like it's got an even nastier bar pattern over here. So all of these altcoin pairs, they're not looking too hot, and even the ones which are still holding up quite well, for example Solana against Bitcoin. I say holding up quite well, I'm really talking about, you know, what's been happening in the past 2-3 months or so. You can obviously see Solana is still down 83% against Bitcoin. In the past week it has dropped 13%, and it's looking like it's coming down fast to its lows after rejecting from its 786 Fibonacci pair. I'm going to fly through the rest of these. You can see Dogecoin against Bitcoin is nuking down 16.5% this week, not looking good. Jasmy against Bitcoin hasn't broken down into new lows. It's very, very close, down 25% this week. BNB against Bitcoin still holding up extremely well, but it has broken this crucial trend line. If you want to see a BNB exclusive video, then let me know in the comment section down below. Crypto.com as well against Bitcoin is breaking beneath a key range, absolutely nuking against its Bitcoin pair, down 16% this week. In general, we could go through a lot of these, and of course there are exceptions. There's always going to be exceptions in these markets. There are some like Matic, for example, which are actually holding up extremely well against their Bitcoin valuations. But in general, most altcoins right now are getting decimated against their Bitcoin pairs. I strongly do suggest, if you're holding altcoins right now, if you're DCAing into altcoins, make sure you understand what you're doing. You're taking on a ton of extra risk if you're buying altcoins instead of Bitcoin. So if you are taking on that extra risk in the altcoin market, which is completely fine, make sure that your altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin. If you're buying altcoins and they're not outperforming Bitcoin, you're taking on extra risk than is necessary, and you're not getting rewarded for that at this moment in time. So in general, most altcoins are getting decimated while the dominance is heading up. And the total too, this is what I really want to warn you about. I've got a specific video coming out tomorrow talking about a couple of very important market fractals, and we are going to talk about the altcoin market tomorrow as well. But we are seeing that the altcoin market is running into a critical area of resistance right now. I fat fingered this trend line a tiny bit. You can see if I actually line it up to this touch point over here, we are literally running into this right now. So the altcoin market has a big decision to make coming into next week. We are sitting right underneath a huge line of resistance right now. And if we pull up something like a stochastic RSI, you can see what happened at the bull market top for the altcoins. Stochastic crossed bearish and we nuked to the downside. What happened after we had a reversion back up to this trend line? Stochastic crossed bearish, we had a huge nuke to the downside. What happened after then? Stochastic crossed bearish above this overbought line round about 80. We had a huge crash to the downside. Stochastic bounced back up one last time, had a crash to the downside before coming back down to zero and resetting momentum. We then had a bounce. Stochastic has crossed bearish, we've broken down, had a slight bounce back up to this trend line, and if history is any indication, judging by what's happened in the moves beforehand, it's looking like the altcoin market could be setting up for a huge move back down, and you're likely to see further bleed outs in the altcoin market. That means whether you're holding Ethereum, Solana, BNB, your favorite shitcoins, whether that's Doge, Sheeb, Elon, Jasmy, a lot of these projects are very likely to get decimated in the coming weeks and months. So that's really what I wanted to warn you about. I do have two very important videos coming out tomorrow. I believe they'll be titled something like "History is about to repeat for the S&P 500," and here you've got a sneak peek of something that I do want to talk about tomorrow, with history repeating for the cryptocurrency market. So stay tuned for those updates tomorrow. Like I said, just wanted to get a quick warning out for you, letting you know that if you are in altcoins right now, you need to keep your eyes on this trend line. If we're coming into next week and we're getting a solid rejection, it is not going to look too pretty for the altcoin BTC pairs, and it's probably not going to look too good for the altcoin USD pairs either. For today, my friends, that's all I've got. If you do enjoy my content, as always, let me know down below by leaving a like and a comment. Share the videos with your friends. If you do want more of my posts, charts, memes, economic data, come and follow me over on Twitter at 618_cowboy. And if you want to further support the channel, you can click the join button and become a member today. However, the best ways to support the channel for free are, like I said, leaving a like and a comment. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm much more than you could possibly imagine. So like I said, my friends, for today, that is all I've got. It has been your boy Cowboy Trades. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.